affiliate marketing strategies, and how to build high converting connections that help you grow your audience and your clients fast. Now, I want to start off with a real life example that has happened to me. A while back, a partner that I have that's called Cast Magic. Through this connection, I built a solid relationship. Now, get me here. A solid relationship with one of their team members. It was their marketing expert. And that led to a recommendation through someone in the community. And guess what? I want you to think about and listen to what happened. That single introduction opened the door to a full consulting opportunity. And it's a perfect example of how networking with the right people can absolutely skyrocket your business. So today I'm going to get just a little bit casual here. I want to talk to you about, in this episode, I'm going to share 3 strategies with you that are very powerful, in my opinion. So 1, networking with intention. 2, turning connections into conversions. And 3, excuse me, creating content that engages your audience. So let's look at the first one, networking with intention. It's not just about going somewhere and collecting contacts. I was just at the Vid Summit this week. And for me, it wasn't just about collecting business cards, collecting contacts. It's all about building meaningful relationships that align with my business values and my goals. And so to find the right partners, you start looking for, where are they? Where are these people hanging out? So at the Vid Summit, as I look down through the various events and the various workout sessions or work groups, workshops that were going on, where are the people that I need to meet? So things were strategically placed for me into what I did there. And so for you, are people in LinkedIn groups? Are they in Facebook groups? Are they on Instagram? Are they on TikTok? Are they in Alignable? And so for me, so much has happened for me on Alignable and in Facebook. Have I tried other platforms? Yes, but I keep coming back to these because I feel like that's where my people are hanging out. It may also be certain webinars or following key influencers in my niche, which is again where I find my people. But then when you reach out to make these introductions, whether it's personally or professionally, your introduction has to be value driven. Show them what you bring to the table. And again, as I sat down to network with people, and I found that if I went to a table where no one else was, what types of people then came to me? Very interesting in what you find. But always remember that the goal is to build authentic connections, not just numbers, not number of people, authentic relationships. And always be thinking about, what can you offer those people that you are surrounded by? What problems can you solve for them? Can you bring fresh perspectives to the conversation? And that's where the magic happened. One specific situation where I was in at an event, I was around one lady who was a doctor, another lady who was into photographing and editing. And we had this conversation about AI. Well, I had more AI experience than they did. And it's interesting at how each of us were able to add our perspectives to these conversations. It's so phenomenal um, how you build synergies and connections with new people that you meet. And so that kind of leads me into number two is turning these connections into conversations. And this is where many entrepreneurs miss the mark. And so once you've made that connection, it's about nurturing that relationship. So what do you do once the event is over? You have to stay in contact with those people. If you get that business card, what are you going to do with that business card? Consistency is key. You have to stay in touch with those people, share valuable insights, and be genuinely interested in their success. For example, with my Cast Magic affiliate, I didn't just pitch my services. I found ways to value their community, which organically led to this consulting opportunity for me. Um, and it didn't happen just quickly. They let me know that they made a recommendation that I would be able to help this individual with some prompting. And weeks later, before I ever even heard anything. And then when we jumped on the phone, um, synergies were there. We were able to build this connection around this conversation. It was all about age, it was all about um, past lives, things that have happened in the past, and again, building a synergy around conversation and the value that I could offer that particular individual in what it was that the original request was about. But not only that original request, when the individual found out the experience that I had and other things that I could do began to solve problems for that particular individual. So that's where it began to grow. So, which leads into um, content, if you will, because there's it has actually worked into me assisting with some content there. But let's dive into creating content that connects. Whether you're creating a blog post, a YouTube video, a social media update, a social media post, you're putting out a meme, whatever, you should engage your audience to build a bridge to your affiliates followers, because those people are watching what it is that you do and building connections in those communities. And I need to come back and do another podcast. And what's interesting here with my podcast is I put it out on all of the audios, and then I put the YouTube out on YouTube. But I'm wanting to do a YouTube series where I actually do some demonstrations that obviously would not be able to be put out on the podcast sites, because you can't see visually what I'm doing. But I am going to add those to YouTube. But when you're doing content, regardless of what it is, you want to be able to bridge the gap for people and be sure that you're solving problems for them and adding value to their lives. But one of the things that when you're doing content that connects, always make sure that you're adding keywords. I mean, some of the ones that I'm using today is affiliate marketing strategies, networking for entrepreneurs, and how to grow your audience fast. Naturally, use those things naturally within your content, especially if you're using any of the AI um, platforms, always be thinking about SEO, which is another whole thing I've been thinking about lately. And as I went to the YouTube conference called Bid Summit, SEO was a thing that was on my mind because I keep thinking about the more and more AI comes out, what is that going to do to SEO? Is Google going to be able to read the AI, and how is that all going to work? But you want to make sure that your content reaches the right people. And so remember that your content should always be authentic. And I know I've used that word multiple times throughout this. And I had a conversation with somebody this week about using the word authentic. I mean, is that word being overused lately? But just be you. I mean, that's the way I can describe it the most is, or the best is, just be you in whatever it is that you do. And be sure that you're always packing um, your content full of value. Give, as I've always used to say before, but share stories like I shared with you um, just now in this particular podcast or in this video about how one connection, and I say this all the time, you never know when one connection is going to lead you to your next big deal. And I would love to tell you more about this particular connection, but I can't because of privacy purposes and disclosure purposes. But um, very interesting um, collaboration and connection. And I don't even think that the person who connected us really understands the connection that they made for us. And so um, just be who you are, be integrous, be full of trust, and be authentic, be who you are. And it wasn't until the individual kept asking me, do you know who I am? Have you researched me? That I finally did and went, holy moly, I would have never dreamed in a million years I would be doing business with someone like this. So the same for you. You never know when the next big thing is going to happen um, to you. So again, cultivate relationships, cultivate them, um, follow up with your connections that you make. Consistency is key, and have clear calls to action whenever you're giving the opportunity to work with affiliates and to work with individuals in network meetings. If you have an opportunity to speak in front of one of those, take that opportunity, follow up, have clear call to actions in your content. So there you have it. I've given you 3 actionable strategies to help you build high converting connections through affiliate marketing. Now, here's my challenge that I want you to take action on today. I want you to reach out to a potential partner that you do business with. If you're not an affiliate with the people or the platforms that you do business with, I ask you, why not? Why not? Because when you share that you love a particular product, you love a restaurant, people go there. If you do, if you do business with, or if you go to the movies and you say, I saw this wonderful movie, people ask you, what was it? They want to go see it. The same with technology. If you have a great, I'm recording this on Riverside FM. I cannot tell you how many people I have referred to Riverside that use it today just because I love this studio. Um, if you love something, become an affiliate for it so that you can make a few dollars, a few cents, and you can make it month after month after month after month as passive income. Why not? And you never know that when you join that Facebook community and you get involved in that community, that you're going to get other clients from that. So I want you to reach out to a potential partner. I want you to nurture an existing relationship or create a piece of content that resonates with your audience. And then don't forget, if you like this podcast today, I want you to tell me why. I want you to tell me what you like in a comment right now, what you like about this um, this channel or this particular podcast, or what you got out of it that is helping you move your business forward. Okay. So, and I appreciate you doing that. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure that you check out the links in this podcast. The one that I'll be sharing with you, www.gossageperformanceconsulting.shop, has all my free and paid resources there, and other links that you can check out as well. But if I am turning my Facebook channel, my Facebook group channel, into a support channel for people who need resources and assistance with all of my affiliate products and my tech that I use. So if you need support there, come and join us there at Influence and Growth Mastery. I love you guys, and until next week, I'll see you soon. Have a great week. Bye.